Hi, so my name is Brielle Spencer. This semester is the start of my junior year. Yeah, alright, so let's get into it. So given the fact that this is my junior year, I have a plethora of projects from over the semesters. So this one in particular was from Typography 1, I believe, which is my first interaction with, I believe, Illustrator here. Just playing with leading, kerning, spacing, and I think there's some in here, yep, that play with positioning, just getting used to things here. Here's the final project for that class. We had to research, somebody related to typography, so again, you can see kind of from the first project that I showed previously to the last one in this class where I kind of just continue to play around with stuff. Here's another project. I don't remember which class this one was from, but this one is just a little poster. This one got me into InDesign, I think. This was my first experience with InDesign, which you can tell. So moving on, here is a project from packaging design where I designed a box for forks and spoons. And this presentation I made in InDesign, so you can see my abilities start to take off here. This shows a lot of my progress of just getting to the final project here, which ended up looking like this. Another one here we have was playing with how to make mock-ups with Photoshop. I have made a handful of illustrations here, like this logo here with Illustrator. Have business cards. Can't remember, a business letter, a regular letter. Here I have yet another project from the packaging class where I made labels for olive oil and grape oil bottles. These ended up pretty cool. This cutout here was super tedious. And this was my most recent project from last semester, which was my Pink Floyd themed Hot Wheels. Designed the box and the car for it, which allowed me to utilize almost every single app in the Adobe Creative Suite, with the exception of, I think, Photoshop. Or actually, no, I did use Photoshop for this. So I feel with a lot of these projects, I'm relatively experienced in most of this stuff. And I do actually have experience with Figma. This was a group project I did here that it was a recipe, kitchen tracker. Here we have some checkboxes made. This app was meant to just track what's in your refrigerator and help you cook with what exactly is in it. We have all sorts of stuff you can click on here. This was a very fun project. We put a lot, my group and I put a lot into this, but I would say I am experienced in Figma, but I wouldn't say I'm confident in my abilities just yet, so I'm hoping to learn from this class. Alright, so question of the week. What is an interactive experience that I find amazing? I would have to go with Outlook, personally. I just find the way that everything's organized to be super helpful. I especially love pinning things. One thing I do wish I could change would be add notes onto the stuff I pin. This here I have pinned so I can access an online book. Just looking at the title of this, I would have no idea what that, so I wish I could like nickname these, or I do wish that some of these could also be color-coded, but I do find with Outlook everything's relatively easy to find. Super, super user-friendly, so yeah. Thank you.